Good morning. YouTube. Sit with me for a minute on my C4. So I had my interview with Doorstep Music, and the interview went very well. Does anybody remember what was the first song there it is. Does that sound familiar? I'm kind of rusty. Uh, I kind of changed that intro. I did that. If you look up Alicia Keys' "I Ain't Got You" intro remix, I redid parts of that song. That was Gabby Wilson's first song of recognition. And if you guys do not know who Gabby Wilson is, look her up. She is her, H-E-R. Michael Jackson, what was the first song they performed? Trying to get that info for you guys real quick. Yeah. If you guys can help me out and look that information up. I got a computer that is trying to wake up. The point I'm getting at is when you sit down and you talk with these schools, and they're not wrong. I'm going to state that for the record. They are not wrong. However, there's a however to this. When they start gearing, does anybody know what ABRSM is? It is a standard of royal musicianship that was birthed in the United Kingdom. So, and there's a book where your child is going through certain grade levels. That's really disturbing me that that's taking that long. Where your child is going through certain grade levels of learning music. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. However, if you look at all the famous artists that you see out there now, a lot of them got their start not with the ABRSM, the Royal, hold on for 1 second. Had to restart my computer. Not with the Royal. I forgot what it stands for. Look it up. ABRSM. Somebody help me out. They. I don't even know if they had training in that, but they didn't get their recognition playing some for release. I did this to a Asian cat was doing his chops, and he was doing that song. He was doing his chops, and I went ahead and hit him with a little bit of gospel chords, a little bit of gospel improv, and he looked at me, and he got stuck. He literally got stuck because classical was all that he knew. What was that? Classical was all that he knew. Classical was all that he knew. So when you're sitting down with your children and you're teaching them to follow a certain royal standard, and that's all they knew, hip hop hooray. But that's not where it's at, and this is my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. That's not where it's at. For sure, that subgroup of people, which happens to be very small, by the way, sure, they're gonna give them the, it's good that they're going up through the grade levels, but that's not the music that we listen to every day. And I got a book of 51st classical pieces. I got a book that's titled that. So I love the classical music. I love the Beethovens. I love the long agos, because I started off when I started off playing. When I started off playing as a kid, I started with the classicals, violin. And you'll see many people right now toting the electronic violin, looking cool as they're stroking their string. But how far has it got them? I mean, some of you guys may come after me. It got me here, blah blah. Where they're only playing for weddings and they're trying to incorporate the R&B with it. That's cool, but it's nothing like sitting down and it's nothing, as far as learning up to date music. I would even say, okay, it's cool if they learn musicals. You know, Annie, what they're learning from Disney, because that is what the child is listening to. That's what they're listening to. You know, they're listening to Disney. They're listening to some Despicable Me, and their eyes are literally going to light up. One guy, Cliff 88 Keys, redid some Pirates of the Caribbean, and that kid's eyes just buzz with joy. It's good to teach your child, or to when you have a curriculum, it's good to teach modern music. And the interviewer said it too. She was like, "Well, Vegas, you know, is it the place for classical? Blah blah blah." I said, "Yeah, it kind of is." Kind of is. My teacher that taught me was a classical pianist that played for Kai, that played for Cirque du Soleil over here in Vegas. But that was her lane. That was the lane that she lived in. Classical pianist. However, if you sat down on a piece of Stevie Wonder in front of her, she can play that too, because she understood how to read the music. Now, can she add her some? Can she do that? That's that was me right there. That was me filling the keys out. Me, you know, basically taking the same music. Give me 1 second. That was all me right there. So it's important to when we're building the curriculum for the children. Hey, what cartoons are you guys listening to? You know, okay, it's cool to learn the classical. You know, but let's learn. And it's like I was telling the teacher, what else can they do with that? You know, and you guys know that didn't go like that when you know, it's cool to do that. It's cool to do that, and I'm not saying there isn't a place for classical music. Again, and I'm going to echo this again, I really enjoy classical music. However, let's see what else we can do with it. Let's see where else can we take that song? What else are you listening to? You know, you guys see me take the song I like that. I like that up there. You guys see me take this song. And you guys see me make it my own. You know, you guys see me make that song my own song. because my goal wasn't to be the best classical pianist. I'm not gonna say I knew I couldn't. I didn't want to live in that lane. My thing I wanted to do was actually sit down and play for enjoyment. I wanted to actually sit down, and when I'm thinking about my day, what is that song? There we go. Help me out with that switch the sound. You know, working with that DeBarge. You know, working with that, putting modern music in their ears, putting feel good music in their ears. And they saying, here's the saying, they saying if you want to have a phenomenal player, take them to church. Never lied about that one. They didn't say take them to the Fifth Symphony Orchestra. You know, it's good to have them experience that for the creme de la creme. But it was like as far as adding some soul into the music, and that's where you're gonna find your expression. Sorry, improvise. Or when I did that Nora Jones, who remembers that? Yeah, when I did the Nora Jones, it was just adding my Anyway, I gotta get some of these ways I used to play under my fingertips again. Give me a couple rounds with the song. He'll hit me again. I'm like, okay, I remember what I did. But that's all from just playing the music that I love to play. Not to say I don't like to play the classical. Not to say that children should not learn the classical, because that keeps you very grounded. I did something for Christmas. You know, it's like going up your D major scale. You know, there's a place for classical. Classical is very foundational. It's very foundational. It's very structured, which I agree. You need the foundation. You need that structure. I did the Carol of the Bells. Look it up on YouTube. Go back through channels and do like Carol of the Bell remix, and you guys will see me doing that and adding my own flavor into it. A lot of these things that I do off the spur of the moment. And if I don't write it down, it's like, okay, what I gotta look my own videos up. Okay, I remember what I did with that one. You know. But that's all just from me doing me at the piano. And whether I'm teaching piano, guitar, I'm gonna teach that person, whether it be a child or an adult, yo, put you into that. Now, if they're striving to go through school or seeking scholarships, cool. We gonna hit on this classical, but at the same time, we want to figure out what else can you do with it. Where else can you go with that piece that you just played? Because when I'm asking the question, where else can you go with that piece of music that you played, I'm asking you to think outside the box. The ABRSM is the box. The ABRSM is a box that you get put in. I'm asking you to think outside that box. A lot of the reason, one of the main reasons why when I was going to church that I did not play for the church is because I understood that that specific style of music, which was not this, it wasn't that. It was very more CCM. 1 4 1, and I understood that that would put me in a box. And my thing is, I want to be able to bounce through different genres. I want to be able to bounce between different genres. I want to be able to take and think outside the box. Give me that B flat. Let's get that right. Ah, wake up, Blair. No, don't start it like that. To be able to think outside the box, come out with my own intro. I want to be able to think outside the box. Not be confined to. It's good to play what you read, but my idea was, I mean, like think outside the box. You know, even with that, it means I haven't played enough if I can't get it right off the bat. This was actually what was written. Go up to that B flat. Right there on an E flat B chord. So I want to be able to think outside the box on the music that I was playing. And that has always been me. But you can only think outside that box if you have the capacity to be not confined to a box. You know, here's the thing with the classical lanes. You got to learn how to operate within that box, and then you got to learn how to, okay, let me step outside that box and do me a little bit, and then let me get back in the box. Because that's going to be those staple songs. Let me see, do I got some Moonlight Sonata? Those staple songs are going to be, you know, they're going to raise some eyebrows. It's like, okay, cool. You know, he's playing some Moonlight Sonata. Where we at? Sonata in C major. Minuet in G, John Shabak. Jesu, I think I have that in here. A, B, C, D, F, G, H. Yeah, Jesu, Joy of a Man's Desire. I can't wait to get to that one. You got the Hungarian Dance for Elise, Fantasy Impromptu by Chopin. I really enjoy Chopin. Arioso by John S. Bach, Ave Marie by Schubert. You know, these are all very cool pieces to play. Where are we at? Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven. Da 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 da. Uh, and I think that was a probably. It's also in the key of G. The problem with that was I used to get kind of bored with the. I hate to say bored. One, two, triplets. You know, I'm like, where else can I go with this music? One, two, three. You know, anyway, we'll practice that. And I think I might just pick that piece up and play it real slowly to see how my reading chops are. But I'm like, where else can I go with that? Anyway, but going back to the music episode, I think this is gonna be 16. Uh, what should I title this? What should I title this? I'm trying to think. What should I title this? Some songs I gotta hear again. Listen to even Chris Bowers. He was like, man, the guys used to ask me to play some Boys to Men at school, and I was playing the classicals, and I used to just do all this other stuff. Point being is, don't get caught inside the classical box. Don't get stuck inside of it. Learn to operate inside of it, and then learn to step out. Aside from that, we are also going to start discussing. I'm sorry, I'm very sorry about that. Bear with me here. Alright. What am I looking for? Bear with me for a second as I try to locate what I'm looking for. I was going to introduce you guys to not here, a jazz book. Hold on. kind of bugs me when I can't find something that I'm looking for that I know is here, and I might be overlooking it. Oh, this is why I'm overlooking it, because I have it open as one book. But introduce you guys also to a book called The Real Book, Jazz Standards. So if you ever want to learn songs like My Favorite Things, so we're still in the E, and we're gonna stay on the A. Sorry, and this should be all for like just getting your time in. Good thing to have in your arsenal. So as you guys can see, I like to bounce between a wide range, many genres of music. So especially, I really enjoy gospel. I was looking for a Fred Hammond book that was $277 on Amazon. I was like, oh my God, I might as well go to Music Note and pull all that music up. But anyway, music notes. Learn to step outside. Classical will ground you. It will ground you. And those are just chords. I'm going from 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going from the major to the sub major. Let's go to E. Let your ears take you there. Anyway, finished drinking my C4. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna upload this message. Like, subscribe, share. I'm still interested. I'm gonna keep asking the questions so I get some responses. What songs are you guys learning? You guys like that chord progression? That's nothing but a and that's nothing but what we learning. So let's see if we can go with the I like that. I like that one, the first one better. Go to the 1. To the 6. To the 7. Anyway, keep playing. I'm excited for you guys' progress. Whether I'm teaching kids how to I hate saying kids. I want to teach. Here's my thing. I told my wife yesterday, I said I might end up teaching these kids some dancing in the moonlight. Here's the weird thing. You gotta understand the audience that you're playing for. You know, and if I have, I want to understand what the parents are listening to also. What are you guys listening to? I'm gonna teach their kids how to play that, and then I'm gonna get the parents hooked. And if I do get this job, all of these people have pianos inside their house. That shows you something right there, right? Do I have a piano? I know you guys see I have keyboards. I actually have an acoustic piano that's over 30 years old down in my garage. Totally different beast when I'm playing that. So peace.